Sky News reports a dancing man has the last laugh. If he keeps eating the way he does, he is also going to have the last breath. Outcry over Nazi wartime reality show. It demonstrates poor taste and a lack of respect for those who died in World War II, critics say. I haven't seen the show, but do you remember Colonel Klink, Sergeant Schultz? Remember how bad they made the Germans look? Well, this reality show, to me, sounds like the reverse Hogan's Heroes. I was watching the talk, and finally they got around, emphasis on the round, to the dad bod, which basically, as Sharon Osbourne explained what it said in the essay about this, it says you occasionally go to the gym, eat 8 slices of pizza, and drink beer on the weekend. Which basically says to me, slightly less than or average. And also, this says to me why men go gay. Because when they see a chunky woman, what the fuck am I going to do with that? When they see an average looking guy, but keep in mind, average looking gay guys are not dad bod material. They are usually slim. And I have said this on my Facebook page, I would rather have sex with a man than a fat woman. And I mean it too. $39,000 for a 3-year-old's birthday party. A dad is defending the huge amount spent on a 220-person Disney-themed event for his daughter. Meanwhile, not a word of explanation out of Barack's mouth about the $50 million resort for illegals. Explain that one, fuckface. Bette Midler weighed in on the Duggar family controversy. If you weren't aware, Josh Duggar allegedly sexually abused some girls, which included his sisters, which included groping their breasts. It's kind of ironic that Bette Midler would get herself involved in this because nobody would even touch Bette Midler with a 10-foot pole. Don't believe me? Yahoo News had a story where she claimed she was too ugly for a movie role. The Associated Press reports Diamond testifies he didn't mean to stab man. Let's take a recap of what happened during Ferguson when Mike Brown was shot. A cop car was turned over, the city of Ferguson was burning, New York protested about this, Chicago protested as well. Obviously a lot of people are upset about this, and like I said before, maybe someone from North Carolina heard about Mike Brown dying, was angry, and he picked a fight with Dustin and wound up getting stabbed. I mean, it's self-defense. Besides, he's a celebrity, right? If Ben Affleck can effectively edit out his ancestor owning a slave, why can't we edit out Dustin Diamond stabbing someone? More importantly, in self-defense. Actress wishes people would understood bipolar disorder. Demi Lavato is outspoken about her diagnoses and the perception of people who have the brain imbalance. Okay, let's look up bipolar disorder. Formerly called manic depression, causes extreme mood swings. Okay, this may sound kind of crazy, but here I go. When a boy is born to the wrong body, so to speak, he is depressed because he's not living truthfully. That's what transgender and gay people say a lot. Live your life the way you want to and be happy. Until he gets that sex change operation, he's sad, but afterwards he's happy. Sad to happy is a mood swing. I looked up on Yahoo Answers, and PJ, member since 2007, said, well, technically yes, my operation began at 9 a.m. and was done by 1 p.m. So if you're depressed, then happy within a 4-hour time span, I would call that rather extreme. By definition, is bipolar disorder. Did I get it? $100 million worth of apples being left to rot. Growers across Washington are dumping a good portion of their record supply in the field. The good news? They don't harm the environment. No, the actual good news is that they have more. The good news is that it's more than enough food to supply those sick kids in the commercials I keep seeing on TV. CNN host challenges anti-Islam campaigner. Anderson takes out the Pooper Cooper as the former U.S Marine who fought along the Iraqi government while he strongly opposes Islam. Because a quick Google search of Islam murders reveals a list of Islamic attacks on Christians. That being an actual thing might cause people to oppose Islam. You people got Officer Darren Wilson fired. He is also known as a racist and a murderer for killing Michael Brown. Might I remind you, he stole a box of cigars, strong-arm style, and went for Officer Wilson's gun. But yet, when Muslim extremists kill innocent Americans who do not give a reason to be murdered, instead of labeling the Muslims who kill innocent Americans murderers, like you did with Darren Wilson, you label Americans who oppose Muslims coming here because of the fact that they kill or killed Americans islamophobes. Never have I heard such retarded logic. Not only is it retarded, it's also hypocritical. Ding ding ding, word of the day. Actually, it's the word of every day. I told you it doesn't stop. I told you it never stops. A criminal gets shot by a policeman and everybody goes mad. But an American woman has her throat sliced by an Islamic extremist. Nobody seems to care. I guess you people like when innocent Americans get killed. I guess you people like playing second banana to murder as criminals illegals. I guess you people like being railroaded by Amtrak. Nobody seems to be protesting the White House. Nobody seems to be protesting Obama for his multicultural policy that killed the American woman. America the Beautiful has now become America the Pushover. This bloody country. John Kerry breaks leg during bike ride in France. Stories like that, the one about Harry Reid receiving an eye injury, and the one about Joe Biden's son, Beau Biden, who died of brain cancer, gives me hope that all of these liberals get what's coming to them slowly but surely. They're going to go through the same hell they put us through. John Kerry, the man who effectively put an end to Islam profiling, despite how many Americans they killed because of how they are profiled as terrorists. You deserve a broken leg.